Hey Vladimir, I don't think I can do SaaS. You see, I'm not a tech person. I don't know how to build a revenue model, and overall, I don't know whether it's even going to work for my people. So many limiting beliefs, so many objections I hear when I speak with entrepreneurs day in and day out. And really, it stops outstanding entrepreneurs, outstanding business owners to bring much more value to the marketplace, to build this SaaS offer, the infinitely scalable product, and actually capitalize on this big time. Today, I want to crush the most substantial limiting beliefs that I hear from entrepreneurs that just stop them from being the best that they can be. If this is your first time to my content, welcome. Make sure to connect with me on LinkedIn or just follow me there and on YouTube as well. I'm providing content and value for SaaS entrepreneurs to plan, execute, and scale their SaaS business. So hit that follow button and let's get down to it. The first and probably the biggest misleading concept entrepreneurs have is, Vladimir, I'm not a tech person, I cannot build this product. And it sounds like a conventional wisdom, but the truth is actually the opposite. The reason why you are qualified to be in a SaaS business is because you're not a tech guy, because you have a very particular experience which brings you to a very particular knowledge that only you can have and people who have exactly the same path, which makes it kind of unique, right? And it means no competition. See what I'm getting? When you know exactly the problem that you can solve in a particular niche for a particular target audience, you're focused on bringing value for these people, not just focusing on the solution and trying to fix this, right? You're not running around with a hammer trying to hit the nails. You know exactly how you can solve it, and then you can come up with a way to actually execute. The second misconception, the limiting belief that stops a lot of entrepreneurs to move forward and get started building a SaaS project is it is too expensive, right? It is something you just cannot afford. And when I ask what's expensive for you specifically, they mention well, I'm not ready to invest 6-7 figures in my app now. I have other priorities to do. The thing is, if you're speaking about the small idea, more like a startup-like application, if you're speaking about SaaS, for the MVP, I would say the market standard is somewhere in middle 5 figures. Meaning that if you have a target audience, right, especially if you're an influencer, if it's insurance, fitness, if it's well-being, if it's spirituality, whether it's fitness app, yoga app, whatever the case might be, if it's something not like an ERP, enterprise resource management level, that takes some time, right? We're not building ClickUp, we're not building Asana. We're just building our own idea, maybe for marketers. I think an MVP of middle 5 figures should just serve you well. If you have a target audience of, let's say, hundreds or tens of hundreds of people, let's say thousands of people, I think that's a pretty decent investment, considering that you have quite a warm audience, you will be able to sell this product immediately. Limiting belief number 3 is, but I don't know how I'm going to sell it and whether it's actually going to work, whether it's going to bring me there. When you don't know something, you learn it. And there are a lot of books for SaaS sales in particular. Let me know in the comments if you want some links, I'll share this with you. But in short, the reason why you are afraid it's not going to work is probably because you don't realize the value that you can yourself bring to your people. Because you yourself can know that if there is a solution to a problem that doesn't require effort and your pain just magically disappears, oh man, give me the check, I'll write some money to it because you just solved a huge problem for me for a fraction of the cost for me. So in reality, what happens is you're just self-sabotaging yourself when you're thinking it's not going to work, simply because it will, okay? Chances are the software, the product, whatever the case might be, you have in your mind can be done, feasible, and pretty cost-effective. What's missing is your certainty that you can execute on the marketing as soon as the product arrives. And in this case, I would just say, look at your audience. look at what you've done for them, on your clients. How many clients you have? You have 100, 200, 1,500, 1,000 clients. Look how much value you bring to your people. And think of it this way. If you don't make an offer, if you don't actually deliver the SaaS offer to the marketplace, you're actually ripping off your clients of the possibilities that they might have had if they had this product built. So if you know that the problem can be solved, ask your people whether they're going to like it, and actually then, if it's a yes from their side, just go find a tech partner and execute on your plan. Make a difference. I know some of the statements I've made today might sound a bit bold for you, and it'll be like, Volodymyr, I'm still a bit uncertain. And I know what can bring you clarity and certainty is just speaking to a person that has the tech knowledge and can connect the dots for you to explain in simple terms how your idea can be brought to life. I know this by myself because whenever I have a challenge with any problem that I have with the sales problem, I just speak with a sales expert. They just break it down to me in the systems and I'm like, okay, now it's simple. Now I'm confident. So if you feel like you will need that, find the link in the description if you're on YouTube, or in the comments if you're on LinkedIn, to schedule a call with one of our team members that can actually help you consolidate your plan and to actually get an idea whether it's even realistic to build the product you have in your mind. And remember, a lot of problems with entrepreneurs almost have nothing to do with the market or with the clients, with the team. It has to do with us. Usually, we are the bottleneck because we don't have the skills, we don't have the ambition to go and be the better version of ourselves. So just go for it, give it a try, and be confident that you can serve your people well. With that said, my name is Volodymyr, and I'll see you in my next video.